And blessing one for people again today. Yes. Uh, you ever go to a job, you have word of a job that's opening, position that's open that you might think that you may have a shot at, but then you look at the position, you look at the application, and say, okay, I'll take a shot at this thing, right? But did you know about the job? Did you know about the company? Did you know about what's happening in the company? So you just don't go up to anybody, any place, and say, I want a job, right? But you have to go to the place where you think you say, well, I might have a shot at this. Do you know the position? Do you know what's required of this job, the position that they ask for? So many times we get into jobs, we go to places, fill out an application, and realize that we're not qualified, we're not ready for that type of a job. Did you check and see if the job was technical or administrative type job and everything? No, we didn't. So this is what happens sometimes in our relationship, in our marriage. We meet someone, okay? So it's an application, right? So now you have an energy, hey, you share your possibilities, you share your information, conversation, all that good stuff. And now you start to get a little serious. Energy has been exchanged. So you think you have a shot at this position. All right, good. So just having a shot at the position is one thing. But now you want to get into the position to say, I want a chance at working here. So what happened is that then the next step would be dating. All right, good. So dating is to get more into the knowledge of the plays, the knowledge of the situation, the knowledge of the person that we are dealing with. But that's not happening so far today. As many places, as many times that we look at it, we think what happening today is that we look at a situation and we say that we want to give it a shot, we want to give it a try without information. And we saw so many times, so many places, whereas our men, especially the men that were given us by God, yes, the Almighty, the Elohim, the Most High, gave us a position, okay? Fill the earth, take the dominion, subdue it, all that good stuff. And you have charge over everything that moves over the earth. Ants, butterflies, dragons, fish, whales, everything. Tigers, bears, and lions, monkeys, everything, right? So anyway, now you watching, you looking, and you seeing things happening. And then God said, let me give him a helper, a help meet, right? So now how can man procreate without a helper, without the same of his own organ, origin or whatever. You know what I mean? So now God makes him a woman. So the man was excited when God presented him with the woman. He was very excited. So down the road, down the line, God said, and she shall have desires. Her desires is for the desires of her husband. Whatever he desired, he's in charge, he's a ruler and everything, and and over her. So good. So now down the road, he looks at the situation. He finds a woman. He sees a woman. First reflection, attention, and then with that attention, he says, introduce himself and everything, right? Then it comes up, like I said, the sheer energy, and now they have an affection. Yeah, yeah. That affection says that, wow, I have a need, I have a touch, I have a desire for you. And now he says, what shall I do next? So then they start a dating situation, a dating problem. Okay, now we become together as for one, everything. We are now committed, more or less. So in that commitment, he fails to understand, to know that he's stepping into a position. He designed a position that's life. So they come up with a situation now they call engagement. which is really now to get fully engrossed and fully involved with each other. So now he become involved with her. But the only thing about it is now his attention span, his desire span is all about the physical needs and physical nature of what it's about, what she's sharing with him. So now he's in a place that of question marks. He's in a place now that okay, I lay back, I'm good, and so now we don't know who directed the show. Was it the parents? Was it friends? Was it guests? Was it family? Or was she saying, let's get married? Or was it he that said, let's get married? So they set a date. In the meantime, nothing is done. No education is done. No information is done, process too much about what's happened. He knows nothing about her as far as her birthday, colors, some of the things that she likes, some of the things she doesn't like. But what does he really know about her? What about the history? What about those traumas? What about the pain? What about yesterday? What about her past situation, energies, and things like that? He asked her nothing. She asked nothing, and they just sail on the blue room, going up to the cloud nine and all that good stuff, and to the moon and back in the bedroom. And then here we go, the marriage. So now he jumps into the marriage. Okay, no about no knowledge about her background, like I say, the background and history and all that stuff. No knowledge about her desires, her wants, her needs, her action, more or less, or his action. Everything just still in limbo. He knows about nothing about the financial aspects of what's going to happen down the road. Will a job hold up, or will he does he have enough money? Has he saved any money? Has he invested any money? No. Did they talk about the children? Did he talk about the religious aspects or the spiritual aspects of life? What's your goals? What's your anxieties and and things that you want in the future? That hasn't been talked about. Nothing has been talked about that really is important. Really, really, really important. His job really is to be a provider, a protector, and a priest, so to speak. But now the priestlyhood is not there because after he said his vows, he thought everything was okay, everything was on the hokey dokey, everything was good to go. But it's not so. Not so, my brother. So now he's in a place where he wants to be bothered with her. Now they're not communicating as they were when they were dating. Now she's more or less out there, like say, at another job, maybe a job, some at work, co-workers, at the market, a fair, something like that. And someone is always looking. Someone's always searching. Every woman have a target on her back. Every woman desires certain things in certain situations, but these wasn't discussed. And he, in turn, have a job, a position, trying to provide for the shelter, provide for the food, provide for clothes, more or less. She's doing this, she doing that, and then her desires want to look like other people. She want this type of situation of clothing, or this type of a bag or something. So he buys it for her. She wants this type of a car. He buys it for her. Now they're in debt over their head. So now he has to work double time, double shift. Or either a promotion is coming up, whereas he is told, the boss is telling him that, well, you got to put in a little extra time because we have a 2 months project, inventory, a contract to get out, and you know, want you to try to put in the best you can because after this contract, we're heading for some bonuses. Wow, he's good. He's good to go. He's not telling his wife about these things. No communication about what's going to happen, what should be happening, what to look forward to. He just started working. Now he's coming home late. Now she's sitting there all alone. She's now frustrated. She feels empty inside now because there's no communication, there's no love, there's no affection, appreciation to anything and everything. So now she in turn started stepping out. But why? Because he is not protecting her. It's the same as a shepherd. You got a lot of sheep. You have one or two sheep, doesn't matter. But the wolves around, wolves not in the woods all the time. Wolves come in to the shepherd field to try to get a sheep to eat. The wolf is hungry. There's some food over there. So therefore, he's out there. He's laid back under his tent, playing his game with his boys' night, whatever game night, however you want to call it. He's down in his cave in, you know what I mean? His room, special room made up, set up away from everybody and everything. He's now in a place where he's frustrated, agitated, and now he's depressed because he got to work all these hours. He's tired. His mind is going. His mind has mental fog and everything. So he's losing ground in his spirituality. He's losing ground in his emotion. He's losing ground even in his energy. His body's not up to par as it should be. So now the time for them to be together, he's not functioning as he's supposed to be, as he was when they first started talking. He is now dropping the ball on Elle's side. So therefore, leaves her with a desire, leaves her with her hormones all over the place. She's now able to melt ice in Greenland. So what is she going to do? Like I say, she's a target now. She have a mental block, not a mental block, but an anxiety, a situation to come about. Just like any other female animal or whatever, she exerts a certain look. Sometimes, like with animals, they have a certain fragrance. Women that were made from the creation, her whole body is an erotic zone. Her whole body is more than enough to sail a battleship. But the husband is now tired. He's aggravated. He doesn't want to be bothered more or less. So now, in the course of maybe a couple of weeks out of the 2 months, he's neglecting her. He's neglecting her. He does not know what to do, how to talk to her, and she's feeling empty. She's feeling lonesome. She's feeling lonely, and then she's needing attention. She have desires, and she have urges. She have uh, emotions that needs to be addressed. So if he was qualified, now he would be there for her. He would tell his boss, "I'll do the best I can," and then certain days he could do as work as he can, try to get done a little early, go home, and then take care of his wife. Show her that he cares. Show her that he's important. Show her that she's important, more or less. Give her her crown, more or less, and she give him his crown. Yet, give her a little consideration. Give her glory and praise. Let her know that you love her. Let her know that she's looking fine and finer than fine. And then let her know about the future that you guys are planning, that he's planning, that this can come out of this job that we're working on. So then she could be a little bit more attentive to his needs, his place that's going on to work, do that thing. And now he is more or less upset now because she just changed her situation. She started being secretive. She starts to be working overtime, which is no overtime. And he's there. He thought about it, but he doesn't do anything about it. So he's not qualified to be the priest as he's supposed to be. He's not protecting her from the wolves that's circling around over her all the time. And then out of all of the female wolves, the female sheep that are there on the job, she's new or she's different. She's saying something because she's hurting on the inside, and people can feel that hurt. People can feel hurt from across the room. They can feel that frown, that look. They can feel that eye. They can feel her movement. Yes. But then again, if you're not paying attention to her, she will fall because she have no energy or no strength of her own. This is written. Her strength is in the strength of her husband. And together, they're strong together. They're one. So if she in trouble, he should know about it. If she heading towards trouble, he should be able there to intercede for her. So these are some of the things that we have to come up with. These are some things we have to answer. These are some of the things that we have to be prepared for. If you're not qualified, stay out of the how to say? If you're not qualified to fight with Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, stay out of the damn ring because you're not prepared. And to be prepared is a lifelong position. A lifelong position. But we're not thinking about that. We're not telling each other that until death we will part, the vow, the importance of a vow. We don't discuss those things in the beginning. Yeah, there's some things that we don't discuss up front. But then again, as we go on, as we travel, as we uh, grow together, more and more discussion is needed. More and more talk and conversation is needed. But when that day, when you say I do, it is done. It is it. It. So before you say I do, look at the situation of the job qualification, job interview, the job position. Look at it and then go over it and then take notes and learn. Seek guidance, seek wisdom. Yes, seek wisdom. And then, by all means, body, mind, spirit. Get your spirit together, get your mind together, get your body together, stay in shape at all times. And then one of these days, the body's not going to respond as it should, but she will understand now because you have already discussed these things with her. She knows now the value of being faithful. She knows the value of staying there committed with you and to you. So now her pain is lessened. Huh? All right now. So her pain is not as great as it was before. So now you have helped her to ease her pain because you showed her that you care for her. You showed her that you love her. You showed her the power of what it is all about. Because now action speaks louder than words. You're there for her and need her and with her. You just don't give her uh, a boring session. You give her excitement because when the man saw his wife the first time, he was excited. Let her be an excitement every time that you see her. And then a lot of time we don't even think about this part of it. She should be dressed for her. She prepare her body for her husband. Oh yeah. She put on those special outfits, those special clothing for her husband. The cologne, the smell, the taste, you know what I mean? But today, it seems like, hey, whatever, all right. But whatever leads into boring situation. Whatever leads into being a routine. Whatever means that get away from me. I'm not. I don't want to be bothered. I got a headache. Not today. Not tonight. Whatever means that I can't wait until it's over with. Don't let that be the cause of your separation, or the cause that say that emotionally disconnected. Emotionally disconnection could be mean that a lot of different things. Because when that day comes, when you might need her in a special way, and she not there for you, it's hurt. It hurt. And then she might need you, and you're not there for her. It hurt her. And now she's out there in left field, looking, looking for the gold that does not glitter. Because every green grass, every green pasture is not, it says not always green on the other side. Amen to that. So with that in mind, wonderful people, we just want to bring this to you that take heed, my brothers. Take heed, my sisters. Think about these things before you jump into the ring, before you say I do. Get to know each other. Ask those questions. Nothing is left off the table. Some things that you might not want to say or tell about, but if you're going to be detrimental to the relationship in the future, you can brush up on it. And please, by all means, if she or he say something that is so deep, but it doesn't imply, you know, harm or danger and all that stuff, don't press and force somebody to talk about things unless they have a qualified person to talk with. And if it's not going to interfere, let it go. It's all right to go to the grave with some things that you just don't want to talk about. You don't have to know every detailed centimeter and weight and kilogram and kilogram about another person, but you know enough to work on that situation, to pray on that situation, to meditate on that situation, and to know that, hey, I'm in good hands because, wow, I placed my hand in the hands of someone who can help me. And go to the person that can help you. Go to those people that have paid the way and have proven themselves to be valuable. Yes, be valuable. And then love, the true love, not just a fake and phony love, not just a fake and phony reaction in love. Okay? So with that in mind, look here, share this out, go there, go there, go there. Desire to excel. Join us on Facebook, Desire to Excel. Join us on Facebook. Um, People in Love, join us on Facebook. Uh, wow, what's the other thing? Oh, yeah. Weeping Willows, join us on YouTube. People in Love MD, People in Love MD. And then my website, People in Love, the letter N LOV, People in LUV.com, peopleinlove.com. And just look us over. Look us over. There's some free things. And then again, go to our book. Yes, Love and Betrayal. Why do we cheat? So cheating is bad. Cheating is real bad because it disrupt, it disobey, disrupt, discredit the vows that were made. And then don't let a betrayal be just because we cheated all the time. Because betrayal can be a lot of different things. So anyway, that is the most of the thing that we do to each other is to betray them, disrespect them, disassociate with them, and then lose the love that we used to have. Let love be a forever thing, a good thing, a beautiful thing. Because love is good, love is beautiful, and love is powerful. All right? Take care, be blessed, and share this. Let somebody know about it. And then people that hear these um, messages, share them on your media, your platform. Share them to everybody, your groups and all that. Whatever you can do. People need to know these things because they've been misinformation all over the place. So let's not have all this misinformation, but let's come to understand and to know that God is good. He's good all the time. And don't just quote scripture, but live the word. All right? Take care, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed always. Bye now.